And seeing somewhat clear skies here. We do have some areas with fog this morning. All in all, though, not the deluge of rain or storms or lightning that we woke up to yesterday morning. Ryan, I think for a lot of us that is a welcome sight. Saturday wasn't terrible. There were definitely moments where it wasn't raining. We got outside. We actually went to Conner Prairie and found time outside and inside. So it wasn't bad, but today's going to be better.
Yeah, today's going to be much better. Yesterday afternoon, we saw most of those showers to the south, so much of the metro area stayed dry through the afternoon. Today, basically, the entire day is going to be dry. Let's talk about the rainfall yesterday, though. We got over 1.5 inches here in Indianapolis. That is the most rainfall in the day that we've seen since March 3rd. So a good amount of rain fell yesterday, primarily coming in the morning and then shifting to south central Indiana through much of the afternoon. Here's Storm Tracker. That system from yesterday now off to the east. We do have a high pressure system working in, which will bring quiet weather through the next couple days here. A few high clouds also getting into Illinois. Live look at Cicero, 60 degrees here. Our wind is pretty calm this morning, and that does play a role in the forecast just to start. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s. For most of us, into north central and northern Indiana, we're waking up into the 50s this morning, much cooler than what we've seen in previous days so far this week. Now, I mentioned the wind speed and direction being somewhat calm for this morning. Basically, as we look statewide, we're 5 miles an hour or under. And the reason why we're watching this just through the morning forecast is sometimes when you see these calmer winds and the setup we have in place, fog does develop. There has been reported patchy fog through western Indiana. This hasn't really expanded so much into center portions or close to the metro area. We'll still have to track that through the next hour or so as we get closer to daybreak to see if that does expand. But for the most part, quiet today and then quiet through the next few days. Futurecast shows our system from yesterday continuing to exit off to the east. We will have plenty of sunshine once we get into the afternoon after a few morning clouds today. Get out and enjoy a much better forecast than what we saw for the day yesterday. Today, temperatures into the low 80s, winds out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. That wind direction shifts around as we get into tonight. Eventually out of the northwest, but into the forecast tomorrow, that turns to the west. Mostly clear skies, temperatures in the low 60s. The other thing to mention for today, humidity tracker, we're back into the comfortable category finally. That starts to uptick once we get mid to late week, which will bring in some more rain chances here. Meantime, as we look at Futurecast, this is Futurecast as we get into the day on Monday. That high pressure system we highlighted earlier gets a little bit closer to us. But as it moves closer, that wind direction shifts out of the west, which will allow the temperatures to warm slightly. Our average high is 85 degrees. We will get to that mark tomorrow. Even more sunshine in the forecast for tomorrow with winds at about 5 to 10 miles an hour in the afternoon. In terms of rain chances, eventually we time out those rain chances as we get mid to late week. A front will start to arrive late Tuesday, but it's a system to a west. We're going to be watching late Wednesday, bringing in that first rain chance late in the day. It's going to be a parade of rain chances as we end out the week. But right now, I don't think we are eyeing any complete washouts, just daily chances of rain once we get to Wednesday. Right now, I still think Thursday is the best chance of rain in this forecast, but that chance of rain will be lasting into the weekend. So looking ahead to the 8-day forecast, Indy 11 will have to watch for some of those storms on Wednesday as we see those temperatures back into the low to mid 80s to close out the week. Rain chances still lingering